Now that is some funky fucking menu music right there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mini Dead. It came out at the beginning of the month, and it is a free-to-play game on Steam which is drawing some degree of attention, because, to be fair, it's free-to-play and it doesn't look like utter garbage, which is pretty impressive, especially by Steam standards. So, I thought I'd give it a little bishy bash, a little bish bash bosh, a little experimentation. I don't know how I play it. Fetus, Iris, or Berserker. I'm assuming these are difficulty levels, although it's not overly clear on that. Well, I'm not a fetus. I'm not a little baby fetus boy. I was born and I grew up, and now I'm the inner ring of an eyeball. I'm definitely not a fucking Berserker though. We'll go with this middle one. Alright, okay. Okay. Right. I think I may have just... Yeah, I just died. Okay. Pew! Got him. Oh, shit. Okay, I appear to be dying. Okay, this shit's pretty hardcore. We're going on fetus mode. So it's a space... Oh, okay. I get it. I died again. Maybe it is difficulty levels, but it's apparently the enemy you're going up against that you're selecting here. My gameplay has been relatively fast-paced and over within seconds so far, so I can't really talk, but yeah, it seems like you're fighting boss battles of some degree, and also having to avoid obstacles. Trying to learn how to play the game, sort of, when you're thrown into it like this, is pretty it's pretty harsh, not gonna lie. Doing all my talking on the menu because I'm... Right, okay. How do you... Okay, you can't go off screen. Going off screen's bad, apparently. How do you dodge these? Oh, okay. Okay, so not only does your left click shoot things, but it also allows you to teleport to the destination when you release the click. This changes everything. I think I finally have some sort of concept as to what the fuck I'm doing in this video game. So we do this, and then bam bam. Bang bang bang. Did I get him? Okay, I was actually a bit perplexed by that. I'm not sure if I won or not. Did I win or did he win? I don't recall taking damage, but it seemed to be over very quickly. There's a tutorial. Maybe we should do that. Move with the mouse, click and drag to teleport. The beam deals damage to bosses. Be careful not to teleport inside bosses. I might have done that. That might have been what happened. Okay, one more time. One more time against the fetus. Fucking hell. Problem with this game is I'm never quite aware whether I'm dead or not. Okay, I think we're... Oh. Teleported off screen. Not allowed to do that. That's a bad boy move. Don't want to be a bad boy now, do I? Once again, against the fetus. We will destroy the fetus. If nothing else. Oop. Okay, don't stay too close to the edge of the screen, because then you can't see what the fuck's going on. Like that. See? That's what you'd want to not do. It's all about staying cool, calm, and collected, you know? So far, so not awful, I guess. Fuck. I see the bar at the bottom is the boss health. I finally realised that one. Finally caught up with an old video game trope from fucking shit. That was bad. Nearly had him that time though, didn't I? Got him down to like a third. That's not bad. That's not bad. My question regarding this game is though, what next? Like, there's 3 bosses. Great. Swell. I love bosses. But is that it? It's a rather short experience in that case. I mean, okay, it's taken me a while, you know, but that's me we're talking about. It's like, you know, you do your fights and then the game's over. I mean, it's free, you know, I can't complain, and it's, you know, it's unique. I've not seen any other games with this set of specific mechanics before, so, you know, fair play to them, fair play. My question is, are they planning on expanding the concept, or is this it? Is this all we're getting? You know? Because, I mean, a good player could complete this game in less than 5 minutes. I hate that wall. That wall catches me off guard every fucking time. There we go. Got him. Dead. Hashtag dead. Did it. Look at that. Even says dead on the menu. Now I can move up in the world. I can become a real man. I can go back to my original plan, which is fighting the mighty Iris. Fuck. Okay, well, Iris, not as easy as Vetus. Not as easy as anything. Dark Souls ain't got shit on this shit. Okay, I think my plan, the idea at least, is that you don't shoot him while he's shooting you. Fuck, what? Stop. Stop. That fucking wall. It's always the wall. I can't handle the walls. It seems to come from right to left though, so if I stay on the left hand side, maybe I'll be slightly more prepared next time. Irish seems to have less... Irish seems to have less health than Fetus at least, so... It's more just about strategic not dying. Not dying professionally as a career choice. So you're not just standing in a hail of bullets like that just because you feel like you can get more damage off if you do. That's how you don't play this boss fight. I'm not really one to learn from my mistakes. Like when I play Dark Souls, I'll just keep trying the same thing until it works by fluke rather than actually come up with a clever new system to fight the boss. Just gotta take your time, Joe. That's the secret to success here. And preferably not teleporting to the boss, because that doesn't tend to end well for you. Dodge the bullet, shoot. Dodge the bouncy thing. Shoot you. Fuck, not another one. I do insist on repeatedly going off screen, don't I? I finally worked out how much health I've got. How health works in this game. You have lives at the top of the screen. I hadn't spotted them before. There aren't any there now because I've lost them all. But at the start of the game, there's the top left corner. 3! Ta-da! I'm sure you all noticed that long before I did because you're not the ones playing the game, so fuck you. You're not distracted by what's going on screen so much. You're free to let your eyes wander. Bleh! Might just go back and fight Fetus repeatedly, it's easier. I really don't like the bouncy ball. If it didn't have the bouncy ball, I could probably handle it, but... That seems to be a way of dealing a bit of damage to it. Just passing back and forth while it's shooting. It's not a lot of damage, but it's something, you know. Fuck. Had to bouncy ball then, didn't you, Iris, you cheesy little scrotum? A scrotum isn't a completely unjust insult against this guy, to be fair. He has a sort of scrotal feature about him. Wasn't prepared for the second wall then. He only does the wall like once every fucking blue moon. And then, you know, sometimes he just does it twice in a row and you're not prepared at all. Like that. You know it's coming though, because the only time he stops and doesn't do anything for a while is when he's summoning the wall. So, you know, if you're a smart boy, you should be able to spot it a mile off. Always doing that, teleporting straight into him. Because I'm trying to damage him, so I'm pointing my laser at him, and then I'm like, shit, I need to teleport, I can't be here. And then I land on the boss, and it's just as bad as if I'd stayed put. Shit. Thought this one was going quite well for a second there, and then I just gave him a load of free hits on me. Yeah, fuck you, I teleported then. Fuck you. Game mechanics that work in absolutes. I know, deep down, that I'm right and you're wrong. Are you gonna stop doing this at any point? Oh, fuck off, I did not get hit by that wall. I did not get hit by anything. I'm immortal. Can we get some immortality cheats? Can we do that? That would be cool. Okay, I completely wasted the massive early game advantage I got there, didn't I? Does he speed up as he gets on lower health? I can't help but feel like he's going a bit faster now. Might just be my imagination. Oh, oh, that was the noise of a sad boy right there. Ever been curious as to what a sad boy sounds like? Definitely suddenly started going faster there, right? There's definitely a sudden shift in his movement speed. And again, I think. Fuck yeah, now. Oh. Okay, I've got this full screen in OBS, but I'm actually playing it in a window, and I just, in case you're wondering what that freeze was, I accidentally clicked and dragged the window instead of moving my character. It's fine though, we won, we battled through, we beat the Iris. It wasn't easy, but we can finally move on to the real climax of this game, the ultimate evil that has been lurking at the end of this list for 15 minutes and 2 seconds. This is the Berserker. Watch it destroy me. Oh, what? Okay. Not as hard to... Okay, honestly, I think it's easier to hit than Iris, to be fair. It has better openings, at least in phase 1. I don't know if it gets worse. But having said that, it also has a lot more health. So we'll see how it goes. Oh shit. Gotta watch out for the teleport behind me and stab me with a katana move. Not too bad though, not too bad. I think I can handle it. Obviously going to take a few attempts, but you know, it's all a learning curve, you know. I like the arrow move because if you're not bad, which I am, it's basically just free damage on him. To be honest, you can just teleport around, just hitting him repeatedly, like a real bad man. Oh, that was uncalled for. I expected him to launch himself at me then and then give me the top left corner of the screen to work with, but it didn't really work like that. He just moved an inch and then turned back on me. Shit, just stood in an arrow. That was dumb boy move. Move only done by dumb boys. Oh, did I die? If you say so. If you say so. Our main character's very Binding of Isaac, isn't it? Just a permanently sad face. Yeah, I kind of threw that one away at that point, to be honest. It had gone very badly for the first few seconds and I didn't see much point sticking up with it, at it. What's he doing? He went a bit early screensaver there. He couldn't get into the corner of the screen. He was too busy bouncing around. Got me in the end though. They always get me in the end. Oh. Wow, okay. Can be quite unpredictable at times. I mean, that was very predictable. That was the most obvious thing in the world, but... Always tends to get me as he's coming out of the arrow phase as well. There's a big issue I have, telling when the phase is over. Ugh. God, that was going really well for a while there. And I just let him staple my foreskin to the wall and play my dick like a double bass. Ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum bum. Don't know why you play Green Day on a double bass of all things. I don't believe they usually operate with one, but oh shit. Now interestingly, I guarantee there is someone who gets off on the concept of stapling their foreskin to the wall. Guarantee it. Guarantee that out there somewhere there's someone going, God, if only there was a no-name Let's Player on YouTube who talked about my fetish on a regular basis. Regular basis. First time I brought it up, like, but one day he'll find me, and then we'll be soulmates. Or maybe I'll just still be dying to Berserker at that point. Why did I do that? Oh, this is being very generous. Just keep doing this, that's fine. They died coming into the arrow phase, dies coming out of the arrow phase. You sort of get into the swing of fighting one phase, and then trying to get back to what you were doing before is trying to remember what the fuck you were talking about is sorry, there's the problem with doing Let's Plays on slightly more difficult games. Your brain is just completely focused on what you're doing on screen. The talking part of it goes out the window a bit. You need to be a real pro to maintain your composure, you know. You know, I had some good attempts earlier, but I guess that's all gone out the window now. Remember at the start when I was all like, oh yeah, the arrow phase is easy. I'm taking damage every time he does it. I'll be the only guy in the world who gets worse at games with practice. Just hoping I can cheese him. Just hope he gets caught in this loop forever. Oh, he did, and I'm still dying. Wow, okay. I think maybe I might be onto something there. When he starts the arrow phase, just stop trying to hit him. It's not worth it. Oh, fucking hell. Cheesy little cunt. Apparently even focusing completely on avoiding, I'm still just taking damage from the arrows anyway, so I don't know. It's pretty rude for him to start charging before even the arrows have finished firing, because I'm there staring at the arrows going, when's it going to come? You know, and bracing myself for the oncoming firing line. Accidentally fucking minimizing the game again. Apparently this is a major issue I have when having to use the mouse in a windowed game. Oh, fuck off, I teleported. Guarantee you had teleported. Whoa, okay, that's abrupt. You know, I've been playing this game for, what, 20 minutes now? 25 minutes, Jesus, this fight's taken me a while. And I've still not got used to the fact that you can teleport into bosses and hurt yourself. I've still not mastered that one. Ugh. That was rude. Let's let him get this out of his system first, eh? Oh fuck, I did it again. Truly impressed that I didn't take damage that time. Right, okay, careful does it. There we go. Oh. Oh. I didn't see the arrows because my laser was in the way. That's not my fault. It's the fault of visual clutter, despite this being one of the least visually cluttered games in the history of video games. I'm still going to blame the game. Blame the game, not the player, you know? That's what they say. Now this boss, I can't make up my mind whether it looks more like Sonic the Hedgehog spinning out or an angry anus. You know, an anus who's just had enough of being an anus and has gone down to the nearest blacksmith, I guess, and bought a fucking massive sword to fight the heathens with. What's he doing? What are you doing? Oh fuck. He confused me by being shit for like 10 seconds and then stopping being shit abruptly. Lured me into a false sense of security. This guy's hustling me. Which means maybe he is Sonic the Hedgehog. Because let's face it, Sonic the Hedgehog hustled us all for, what, 10 years? 15 years maybe? And then came out with Sonic Mania that was actually good and we were all very surprised by it. Oh fuck, I thought I might have it that time. I really thought I might have it. You know I'm serious when I just shut up. You can tell that I'm really trying. When any attempt at conversational tone goes out the window and instead I'm just like, no, I'm gonna kill this fucking thing. See, that time I made the mistake of talking. What I should do, right, is be a real pro. Just record the footage of me doing this, and then come back and talk over it and pretend I was doing it at the time, and everyone will think I'm really good. I'm not gonna do that, because if there's one thing I'm sure you've noticed about my videos is that they're incredibly low effort, and that sounds like slightly more effort than I'm willing to put in. But you know, it's technically something I could do. Way to start in your arrow phase, you dick. Fuck. I'm sorry for calling you a dick, but it's true, isn't it? Let's be real, it's very true. Oh no, no, that was not ideal. Yeah, may as well have just died at that point. That wasn't intentional, but, you know. Fuck. Oh, fucking, no, not again. That was actually going quite well, and then I might switch this game over to full screen mode just so that I stop doing that. It's not funny anymore. That's what I'm blaming all my losses on this not being full screen. There we go. Made absolutely no difference to the video whatsoever, but you know, actually, in some ways this might actually make the game harder, because I have to move my cursor further in order to teleport from one side of the screen to the other. Larger mouse movements, you know. Yeah, this genuinely does seem harder now. Not many games where you can say that going full screen is hard mode, but there we have it. Also, my monitor is quite big, and I'm actually having trouble watching all of the screen at once. That was a bit of a humble brag, wasn't it? Oh yeah, it's because my monitor's so fucking amazing. It's not. It's a fucking shit monitor. Like the picture flickers all the fucking time. Can you stop with the arrow phases, please? I don't really think they're necessary, are they? Are they, eh, Mr. Berserker? Gone back to plan A of trying to shoot him during the arrow phases. It's probably a really bad idea, but I'm getting impatient now. Though oddly not as impatient as I feel like I should be getting. This does have a certain... I hate to say it because, you know, it's become such a meme. But it does have a certain Dark Souls quality to it, this game. Like, I'm enjoying the fights. They're simple, but I do enjoy doing them. And there is a pretty big feeling of accomplishment when you actually win, so... There's a pretty big feeling of accomplishment for getting him below half health, to be honest, you know. Also a feeling of disappointment that you didn't actually win and only got him below half health, but you know. Oh, fuck. How well was this attempt going until I just took a fuckload of damage for no reason there? I think it's just the arrow phase, because he definitely speeds up as he gets on lower health, that's undisputable. But it's the arrow phases when he's on low health that are really getting me. It's really hard to dodge them once he's below half. How the fuck did I still manage to minimize the fucking... Oh, of course, I have two monitors. I clicked on the other one. I'm not used to this sort of frantic, full screen clicking, you know. Normally in video games, you're clicking towards the middle of the screen to shoot the bad guys. Not going all over the place like this. Yeah! Woo! There we go. I guess I did the game. Well, that was Mini Dead. Honestly, it's cool. It is. I was a bit wary at first. I mean, it really does throw you in at the deep end. Doesn't give you any sort of clue what to do. I know there's a tutorial, but I feel like even if I had been smart enough to read that before I started playing, I would have been a bit perplexed. Getting to grips with the game is difficult. The bosses are challenging. The artwork is very, very, very minimal. But all things considered, that was fun. That was a fun 34 minutes 45 seconds of my life. And honestly, if this game came out with like paid for DLC, like 3 more bosses for £1 or something, you know, just I'm not talking going out and blowing loads of money, but you know, a little bit extra here and there, I would probably buy it. I would totally return to this game to try my hand at some more challenges. So hats off to the developer. Nice little game. It's always fun to see games with interesting new mechanics coming along like this. You know, it's very easy to rip off Zelda or rip off Mario or rip off whatever the fuck you feel like ripping off, but actually doing something fresh like this, you know, vaguely space shootery, but with, you know, very, honestly, as I say, unique mechanics, not something I've seen before. It takes designer chops, so good job. Very good job. And now I'm going to go have a cup of tea and possibly paint some Warhammer, although probably not because I'm really bad at forcing myself to paint Warhammer. I'll see you guys for another video. Yeah, go check out MiniDead and maybe support the developer if you feel like it. I believe he has a Patreon or something you can throw money his way, because the game's free after all and he's not making anything off it. So yeah, do that. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.